You said somebody declared for APC yesterday, the chamber of Ahmad. Why not? I, during the last area council, I was assigned Ahmad as governor of Rivers State. I funded it. I led how we won Ahmad. The Ahmad was given to Rivers State. You, Rivers State, we want to win Ahmad. You should fund it. They gave other states, other area councils, some could not deliver. Right? That is commitment. Now, the governor came, the chairman came to me, and he said, I want to run. I said, you are running where? He said, under PDP. I said, which PDP? Who will sign to INEC that you are the candidate? Who will sign? You have a problem. And this is what I've been preaching. Can't you make sacrifice? Allow the national secretary to complete his term, so you don't run into this kind of crisis. With the way it is now, you cannot. Therefore, if you really want to play politics, you want to help yourself, you go and find an alternative. I don't know where you will go to, but I know that the crisis that who will submit your name, that litigation will be there, and it should be.
Now, the political storm in Rivers State just escalated again. Guess what? The former governor of Rivers State and Minister Wike isn't missing words at all. In a fair and unfiltered interview, Wike called out his successor, Fubara, and accused him of being arrogant, of being a hypocrite, and of having political naivety. Now, what did he say? He said that Governor Sim had not even made any attempt to seek for peace or reconciliation. Now, he's saying that the only path to regaining peace is for Governor Sim to ask for forgiveness, to apologize, that he must apologize. That if he doesn't apologize, what is going on will continue going on and nothing will be done about it. So, Minister and former governor of Rivers State, Wike, is asking Governor Fubara to apologize. That if he apologizes, maybe everything will go back to normal. That since he was suspended, that he didn't even make any effort to seek for reconciliation or peace. Now, let's look at the video from his interview.
He said somebody declared for APC yesterday, the chamber of Ahmad. Why not? I, during the last area council, I was assigned Ahmad as governor of Rivers State. I funded it. I led how we won Ahmad. The Ahmad was given to Rivers State. You, Rivers State, we want to win Ahmad. You should fund it. They gave other states, other area councils, some could not deliver. Right? That is commitment. Now, the governor came, the chairman came to me, and he said, I want to run. I said, you are running where? He said, under PDP. I said, which PDP? Who will sign to INEC that you are the candidate? Who will sign? You have a problem. And this is what I've been preaching. Can't you make sacrifice? Allow the national secretary to complete his term, so you don't run into this kind of crisis. With the way it is now, you cannot. Therefore, if you really want to play politics, you want to help yourself, you go and find an alternative. I don't know where you will go to, but I know that the crisis that who will submit your name, that litigation will be there, and you should be careful. As a young man I helped, it is within me to advise him, and it is within his choice to say, oh, I've thought about this. Truly, this will be a problem for me. And then what I'm telling the governor, avoid this. Avoid this.
So clearly you're going to give them problems, aren't you?
I'm not giving problem. You are creating problem. And I said don't create problem.
No, you said it happened previously. Nobody raised an issue with it. Meaning that you will raise an issue with this one.
No, somebody like me now to come and trample upon my right. No, you don't do that.
Your Excellency.
I'm a minister of FCT.
Your Excellency.
I'm not just any minister.
Your Excellency.
I'm a minister of FCT, and you must understand that. There's nothing any governor can do. I cannot affect. That's what I had. They know. They all did that just to. They deceived the governor. They deceived him. Don't you know you're a governor? Apply this. Apply that.
Your
See where they are.
Your Excellency, if we are looking at a long-lasting peace, we are 2 months gone into the state of emergency.
No, 1 month.
1 month
Today.
gone. In 6 months is expected to be over. And you stated clearly that the president's decision sort of gave the governor a lifeline. Should his supporters be bothered that after the state of emergency, because we know these 27 lawmakers are part of your political family.
That is what we are saying. He who wears the shoe knows where it pitches him. Is that correct? You're a governor. So hold on. Look at the circumstance where you are. You should take the bull by the horn. Take steps. I told you here. Has anybody approached anybody?
So Governor Sim Fubara hasn't called you on the line since his suspension.
I have told you, have anybody approached anybody? You know, when you see, I don't like people who are hypocrites. I have told you here, mention one leader, one so-called elder in Rivers that has taken steps. Those of them who are running around the governor, collecting money. I hear one of them is always in the golf course, IDB golf course here, playing golf. Has he gone home to say, look, now we're under this kind of situation. What do we do? 6 months will still be over. Have we achieved the peace we are supposed to achieve? Because at the end of the day, if you don't achieve anything, then you still go back to square one. Which does not make sense. Does it not occur to you that, look, if nothing is being achieved now, there's no population, there's no democratic, there's no electoral local government. Supreme Court judgment must be implemented.
So who is the sole administrator accountable to? That's what people
That
are
is
afraid
why
of the
it
funds.
is called emergency rule, which I told you as a politician I'm not happy. But to save the situation, and that's where the president came in. And that's why those who know should now know that let's take this opportunity and say, look, I know this is the problem. Can you do this? Can you do this? You must make sacrifice.
Okay. Some will say, if you are talking of those who know, shouldn't that include you?
It is not only coming out
shouldn't that
on
include
national
you?
television.
Yes. Your Excellency, some will say, Your Excellency, that you, more than anybody else, should be the one also mediating this peace process. Simply because this is just less than a year after you left office. This is the legacy. As in, the governor was your man, the House of Assembly members are your people. So one would say you are even more of a stakeholder in making sure that this process of peace gets to fruition.
Now, let me tell you. But the same assembly people listen to me. It's not correct. But the government didn't listen to me.
Just see him as a stubborn son and then bring.
No problem. Now, let me tell you something.
Have you heard the parable of the prodigal son?
Let me tell you.
The father left those who listened to him and went in search of that only one that didn't listen to him.
No, that's not prodigal son, no. That's not correct.
Now, Minister and former Governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, is saying that Governor Sim Fubara is a prodigal son. Yes, he called him a prodigal son in an interview. He said that since he was suspended from his office, that he has not made any single effort to ask for forgiveness or to ask for reconciliation or even seek for peace. Now, Minister Wike is not mincing words at all when he said these words. He said that if Governor Sim had come back to say I have made a mistake. Forgive me. Then they can move forward. He said, but Governor Sim Fubara didn't even make any attempt to achieve peace or anything. In this interview, he said that even the elders of Rivers State, even those on social media, all those journalists that are spreading lies, he called them hypocrites. And then he referred to Governor Sim Fubara as a hypocrite, someone that is arrogant and has pride. Now he's saying that the only way to resolve this whole issue is for Governor Sim to come and say, I have made a mistake. I realize my mistake now, and I sincerely apologize. So former Governor Wike is kind of issuing an ultimatum saying that if Fubara doesn't apologize, nothing will be resolved. So let us know what you think about this whole issue in the comment section below.